Welcome to the Accountancy Learning AAT sample paper debrief videos. I'm Sarah, and in this video I'll take you through the Introduction to Bookkeeping sample paper 1 task 7. Now this task is about processing transactions in the cash book. In the question we're given two amounts that have been paid today as shown in the receipts below. Part A asks us to enter the transactions in the digital bookkeeping system by selecting the correct module option and then making the necessary entries. So you can see here we've got our options and the digital bookkeeping entries to do at the bottom. So if we just look at what we're given, so these have been paid today. So this is going to a supplier of some description. So it will be an expense to the business. And it's being paid by cheque. And this is important to help us identify which module. So we know it's going to a supplier, so we can rule out any receipts because we are actually making the payment. Then we need to decide whether it's cash book or petty cash. Now the petty cash is going to be cash only. So this is the physical cash that we might have on the premises for small purchases. So it has to be the cash book because the cheques come out of the bank. So it's going to be in our cash book payments. Now looking at the bookkeeping entries that we need to do, we need to identify the general ledger codes, the net amount and the VAT code. So PWT colleges, so we can see here that it's students enrolled onto payroll courses, it's exempt from VAT and it's £1,960.50p. So looking at our options then, our general ledger code, which I've put over here, you can select in the drop down box. It's going to be under training, so this is a payroll course they're going on, so we'll pop it under training. The amount, so we're exempt from VAT, so we're going to be taking this amount, £1,960.50. And because we're exempt, we'll use VAT code 1. And these are the options over here. For the second one, choice catering. So we've got catering services at a board meeting. It's £195 including VAT at 20%. So we'll pop this one under refreshments. Now our net amount, so it's £195 including VAT. So we need to work out our net amount by dividing by 1.2, or if you prefer, you can divide by 120. This gives you the 162.50 net amount, and it was a VAT rate of 20%, so our VAT code will be VAT4. Then the final part of this task is at the end of the month, the debit side of the cash book totalled £13,726.55 and the credit side totalled £15,299.12. Calculate the bank balance. Use a minus sign if your calculations indicate an overdrawn bank balance. So what we need to do is have a look at what is going on here. So if we were to draw out our T account, we can put in so our total 13,726.55 and 15,299.12. So that's the totals that each side adds up to. So to find our actual balance, what we can do is balance the account off. So we take our largest amount as our totals, and on the lower side, this is where we then do our carried down balance and find the difference that we need. So what is the balance in figure? 1,572.57. Now let's have a look at what that means then. So because this is our bank account, so this is our asset account, we should have, if we've got money in the bank, we should have a credit closing balance, but we haven't. We've got a debit. So remember, when we carry this forward into the next period, our brought down balance would be on the credit side. So this actually means that it's then overdrawn, because if there was cash in the bank, it would be on the debit side. So our answer is going to be minus 1,572.57. And don't forget, you need to put that minus figure in as the question tells you. That's the end of task 7.